Pulse Bomb with halts, right? That's a combination. BQB can poke down at range, but I mean, look at that. He gets halted into some sticky grenades. He just gets blown up.
Brad Rajani from the Atlanta Reign is looking on being like, hey, I invented that composition on Selfless. You can't use it against me like that. But the Florida Mayhem are actually able to find a modicum of success in this fight. Hawk is beset on all sides, and Yaki just keeps barreling through. The Tracer has looked very, very good here, and the Reign actually haven't had a lot to answer Tracer specifically. No Brig. I mean, we know
that damage dealer characters look for a halt Pulse Bomb here, probably.
Yep. Yaki, Pulse Bomb, great combo there. It had to be an immortality field used, and Yaki can't really fight through that. If he hangs around and tries to burn through the drone, he'll die. Dies anyway, as it turns out, as Baby Bay is inexorable as death and taxes, apparently. Edison over the top now as well. A lot of pressure on Gargoyle here, and the Reign bait the fight. They bait the engagement from Yaki with a Pulse Bomb, and it goes the way of Atlanta. In they come marching. Gargoyle's shield extremely low, goes for a Gravitic Flux, catches two. It's medium, I'll say, and BQB actually has an angle to get some attack visor damage here now at 44% Florida after that capture. BQB's happy enough just being a constant threat, but doesn't contribute much to the overall team fight. As Dogman and Baby Bay have the front-loaded damage. They have the burst, they have the body bags to put the Mayhem in.
And you see the attack visor does really like contributes almost nothing to the fight. I mean, that's why I'm seeing it the first time. So I'm super interested to see what Custis take on this and seeing it again.
All right, Gravitic Flux, 3 players caught in that one. Wow, that's so low. Fate and Gargoyle struggling to cling to life, and this is where the Atlanta Reign get to kick it up a notch. Baby Bay sits back, and Gangnam Jin, the audacity to challenge this man at long range. He's playing Ash, for God's sake. Gargoyle down, Edison burns Chris. And the Atlanta Reign looks strong, and they quizzically have the uncontested Echo.
Which I don't hate the Tracer if you're going to play Brig with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Reign, again, they don't have a specific Tracer answer, and they were being pressured heavily by Yaki early in the round. See, there it is. Yaki's able to find Hawk there as Baby Bay gets halted backwards, and the Mayhem just eat him up.
Yeah, and what has to happen there is Yaki has to get the indicate to his teammates that they're coming from this left side because he can hear them coming through the door.
Another pulse into Immortality. This time, Dogman actually goes down. Baby Bay's able to respond. It's not easy to catch a Tracer with a headshot if you're Ash, but it's just not enough. 39% and counting for Florida.
But you'll take that, right? I mean, Yaki goes in. So that's why you end up seeing the teams run the Zen with this.
Well, I think there's a fight happening, Matt, especially now with the supercharger getting like thrown down. That's already been removed, though, and what a Gravitic Flux. Edison now gets into the back line as a copied Sigma, but is taken down eventually, and then he'll be removed. He gets stunned up as soon as he comes out of the duplicate. Now it's a 6v wow 2 is the answer. 6v2.
6v wow.
Yeah. Already over that fight in the Florida Mayhem. Okay, Gangnam.
They have to regroup a little bit.
All right, looks like Kodak did actually catch Yaki with a shield bash, but no one was in a position to capitalize on it. Still, Chris goes down eventually. Edison ducks for the point. And he's taken down by BQB. He's able to find a couple there. Hawk does hit that accretion of Baby Bay. Careful. Coach gun to the point. Bob, come help me out, he says. Dynamite thrown in and Gangnam Jin is down. Yaki still has decent control of the high ground here, and Hawk could be in a spot of bother Gate or even worse off. Yaki finds another one. He's looking for even more. Hawk's in trouble. He gets Kinetic Grasp with a little bit of help. He sees the Kinetic Grasp already used. He knows his time is now. He gets Dogman with the stick, and Yaki's starting to take this one away. Kodak has to keep himself shielded up, but Yaki goes to the high ground now. Hawk and Baby Bay are down, and the Atlanta Reign had a 2v1 against Yaki. Couldn't deal with it, but now he comes back to bite them in the behind. Chris whip shot Kodak off the map, and Gator is cleaned up. Ooh. It's an even game here on Busan.
And again, so they really want this in for the output. If Yaki becomes too much to deal with, though, I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to the break. But it's a good start for the Atlanta Reign. They pick up 4 kills, they pick up 5. Nobody falls for them either, as they're going to be able to take the point.
Yeah, that's that risky Zen at work, man. The Reign back up to the point, though. They take more damage than they would have liked early from Yaki, but the Mayhem give them enough time to kind of recover, and now they have an amplification matrix from Dogman, but BQB doesn't give a damn! Wow! Dynamite thrown in, and Hawk gets rolled, and Bob, it's just Bob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob. You didn't deserve that, man.
Flies up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's big, especially for Bob. Hawk now. Nice Gravitic Flux. The Mayhem again struggling with this like early initial burst that the Mayhem are able to deal out. Now Edison copies a Sigma. I mean, he doesn't even need to use really this Gravitic Flux, and so it's quite frivolously thrown into the mix here. He doesn't care. He's going to come out as Echo and start to zoom around the map, just putting people down with the focusing beam. He's good. He's happy.
Chris is super dead. Oh.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm telling you.
Immortality field from Dogman. It keeps the Sigma standing for the time being. Bob is sent fourth. Sally's fourth from the castle. And the Mayhem take an absolute beating. Fate has to back away now as well with the Supercharger in play. It works though. The Mayhem take a breather and use all that extra damage amplification to get rid of these mainline tanks. Now BQB comes in a flank dynamite. Just wrecks the Atlanta Reign. Yaki gets a big cleanup at the end of the fight. Goes to 16 final blows. And there will be impactful
as the Supercharger will kick things off.
No reason for Atlanta not to win. Hawk gives me deja vu once more, but Kodak's down already. He died with Transcendence. Surely the Reign don't commit all more ultimates, but Matt, they actually do. 3, 4 ultimates committed by the Atlanta Reign, and then without the Transcendence, and Yaki just runs rampant on them as a result. Hawk's going to get run into the ground as well. He tries for an accretion, but Yaki definitely sidesteps, and now the Reign lose out. Kodak down. They are to be taken seriously.
Very impactful.
That's it. Okay, Baby Bay. I mean, we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy, but he still seems to be firing off these shots.
Like?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. So slender, so svelte that if he turns sideways, the Mayhem can't see him, and so his Ash just pushes deep in enemy territory and causes a whole host of problems for the Mayhem, and they ultimately get rocked.
Yeah, and Florida has to play a little
undoing for the Mayhem.
A bomb already from BQB.
Yeah, okay, and Matrix as well, coming out from Dogman, and of course he uses this very powerful Immortality Field ability. Gangnam Jin is down at the trade though, so both teams are without Batistes, but just, both teams without much healing.
But look at it from that perspective. I love how we caught that there. Yaki goes in. They add some of that.
I mean, Hawk's lucky to be alive, Matt. Another Immortality Field with good timing from Dogman, who looks insanely good on Batiste so far in this series, but he won't survive the Gravitic Flux. Holt to follow it up there. All of the Reign are low on health and drawn close together, but Gator still able to yield a kill against Yaki. The copied Sigma inside these close halls is very scary for the Mayhem. Edison now gets a Flux of his own in a matter of seconds, and oh my god, that happens way too fast. I'm sorry. So the trades for Flex supports go in favor of the Reign. There's a Gravitic Flux here for Hawk. He doesn't mind if this takes a while for the Mayhem to turn up. The longer they take to get there, the more likely they're going to be to lose control of the point when he just fluxes them up into the air. Kodak's down. BQB's found 2 now with a bomb. Make it 3. My man Bob, swole as all heck. And Dogman now has to try and make something happen with Baby Bay here. This is tough. It's a big ask.
Yeah, and you're going to have players coming off a respawn. Baby Bay with 1. I don't think he's going to be able to turn this. Baby Bay with another. He's going to invest the Bob in here. Where are the rest of the players for the Atlanta Reign?
Best field down as many Sigma ultimates are shut down in a similar fashion. A lot of shields now focusing beam. Not good against shields at all. Edison now just going to sit on that side though and try and find something, and everyone groups up here for Gravitic Flux and Gargoyle. Holds them all up. BQB knocks him down. Pull, Skeeter! And get those kills.
Yeah, the flashbang is good to deal with this Tracer. The issue is the Tracer's going to be armor packed up when you come on in.
Good point. Still, it doesn't really matter in that fight. Edison somehow gets a 2-for-1 with the focusing beam, which means that both the targets were already very low in health when he finds them. So it means that it's usually not a solo kill, but still it's good cleanup.
Yeah, he can't contest. You see him just darting around Baby Bay.
With the Immortality field, but Fate and Gargoyle, they're still so low. Gangnam Jin probably had to reload there, so the healing was a little slower. Stun, but Yaki catches Edison. The Halt was a great combo, and teams keep coming up with better ways to combo the Halt into other abilities. The Mayhem wipe the floor with the Reign.
Other characters.
Baby Bay on the flank sees Tracer. Yaki's gone. No armor pack for him that time, Matthew. No time to dispense it. And now Baby Bay just gets to do some AD work as he strafes around that corner. He's burning down though. He's getting a hot foot. BQB makes him dance, man.
Yeah.
From your McCree, and yet this still wasn't enough. Baby Bay tries to anticipate the Tracer flanking it now. Oh, that could be it. He gets his Gangnam Jin, gets less than you sort of thought he would, but a Deadeye kill on a Batiste is still good. Now he's in trouble though. Brig is starting to get up in his grill. Mace to face is the way the Mayhem like to play it, and that Transcendence from Kodak again looks not very good. The Atlanta
situation that Yaki was playing. I want to see how they go about dealing with Edison on the Tracer. Baby Bay getting really low. They're able to keep him alive.
Nicely done, but that is central to the Brigitte play, right? Stay together, give up some space, and then retake it when you have to. You see the first kill came from Kodak there. The Reign looked really comfortable just allowing the Mayhem to take space, knowing that they had the shields and they were backing up into an area that kind of made it harder for BQB to find kills outside of the Dynamite, right? Yeah. What is this commitment? Hello, Gangnam Jin.
Oh, that is... It doesn't get anybody.
BQB forced to back up. Tracer recalls. Edison now gets to wreak some havoc of his own, but he can't get away from BQB. Matt, there was a trade, but still the Mayhem have lost fate. What can they do without him? Plenty, apparently, as Gargoyle's Gravitic Flux is followed up on by that damage. And Gator crumbles as soon as he hits the ground. Nothing but spare parts.
And they'll be quite fortunate that they may not need this bot, because BQB tried to get it through the choke in the server, and it actually bangs off the wall, so it doesn't even make it to the point.
Pressure is off. You can advance slowly if you want to, but more than likely, you try and put your Ash in a more risky position to get value, and that is dynamite value if I've ever seen it. Bob is going to be online now, and Yaki finds Edison with a slap in the back of the head, reminding him who's boss. The Dogman can't do too much there. Used to be a medic until he took a shot. Throw us out. Go to the trash. We can go retire to Australia.
We're timeless. Oh, I'll go to Australia. Yeah, sign me up for that.
We'll see if people still like listening to some rolled and crusty. It seems to work for NFL commentators, but I don't have much faith. Here it is, though. Gravitic Flux. Oh, Gargoyle. Not able to catch too many people in that one, but it don't matter because Yaki gets rid of Dogman a little bit earlier with a Pulse Bomb stick, and that is going to be your target, right? Brig, if you stick a Pulse Bomb to her shield, she drops the shield. The Pulse Bomb can sort of come back in and take control once more.
Unless Yaki just kills everybody.
Yaki, more like Yaki, comes in there and finds two, but it was Kodak and Dogman both getting removed, so not lots of healing, and it's a spawn advantage still for the range. So the Mayhem still need to do a little bit more than just that. And Hawk's able to deal with Yaki, but Bob comes on in extra feet on the card. Lorraine, oh, you're in trouble, boys.
You can't let that happen.
Fucks. Gargoyle coming forward now. Immortality Field from Dogman has been taken down, and Gargoyle wants to go into the back line. Finds the accretion hit. Yaki's close to a pulse bomb now. He's worked his shield low. Gets the stick. Kodak is down, and Yaki's not done. Now it's going to be a sad-looking Sigma for Hawk. He's trying to stay alive with the kinetic grasp, digging his nails in, hanging on to the edge, but it won't be enough. And the Mayhem go up 2-0 at the halftime. And there's a shot between him and BQB, and so it's a 50-50 in some senses. Dynamite, Chris down to the explosion. Yaki trying to make his way into the backside, but this might be a little bit too late in the day, as Fate just got picked up from a Dynamite that Baby Bay left.
As this is an easy offensive take here for the Atlanta Reign. Baby Bay still doing work.
Together on that middle platform. Tons of time to work with here. Can't ask for much more than that. Looks like it's about to get even worse. Nice use of that Immortality Field there. That is going to keep Fate alive. Otherwise, the round probably would have been over right there and then on the way to that one pickup. All right, Gravitic Flux into Dynamite. The combo is good. And now the Reign fall like flies.
Yeah, Dynamite is becoming such an important ability.
Comes down with the sticky bombs.
Hawk with a Gravitic Flux. What does he get? There's two players directly to his left. He's able to get one, bring him down, but Gargoyle able to survive it. Gargoyle's going to have a Gravitic Flux of his own. See if he decides to use it here. He's got some players coming off the spawn.
Yeah, Mayhem struggling now. The Reign surge forward. Maybe they still has to try and somehow deal with Yaki. He actually gets a coach gun direct hit on Yaki, which really hurts when you're up close. And Hawks found Gargoyle, so the reinforcements from the Mayhem are being cut off, and that will be enough for Reign to finish the round. All right, Gangnam Jin low. They found that first pick here, the Atlanta Reign, but it's traded out almost as quickly as the first was found. Immortality Field gives the Mayhem a little bit of time to heal up, and they go for the high ground. Yaki went ahead of them, operating as the scout, and now they're able to use his information to open up the defense from the Reign. The Florida Mayhem, man, they're giving as good as they get so far, and Gator, there was no escape for him. Even fortified, he was surrounded. Edison gets halted, and Yaki's just in perfect positions to clean up these kills.
And losing Gangnam Jin
a few weeks back, releases to answer it. Pulse bomb from Yaki, this one. Well, it connects at least on Dogman's Immortality Field. Again, the Batiste response has been good from the Reign, but will it be enough? Gator is down. Yaki's pushing forward now. It's a flood of pink as the Mayhem players make their way forward. And Gator is not where he needs to be. Sorry, it was Edison, should I say. It was not where he needed to be. And it will be the Florida Mayhem set up camp, and they ain't leaving for nobody. They will lead in time bank as we head into extra. Yaki, playing close with his team, not flanking right now, hoping maybe he can get someone's head turned away from him and find kills as a result. Immortality Fields are down, now it's a real fight. Yaki forced to recall, maybe concerned about a coach gun, he was a little low. He wanted to go over the top, but he can't get onto the canopy. The BQB probably happy here, just sitting back, getting damage down, but now without the Orisa, things get a little bit dicier for the Florida Mayhem. BQB can't find the hits and had no shield to protect it from Baby Bay's Wrap, who lands a Dynamite and forces Gargoyle even further back. Edison will approach, Gargoyle down. Here they go, Gravitic Flux. Kodak's able to sidestep that one. It's only a couple plays from the rain that are effective, but that were the important ones. Bay down, so is Hawk. The Mayhem might have a chance to stabilize here, and the Rain don't exactly have a surplus of time on their hands. Edison heroically gets rid of BQB. But there's a lot of electric pink going on. Now the Rain get past the first hurdle, but they're straight into the second. They get a good Gravitic Flux, though, on the Mayhem. The follow-up is good. Fate is down. Edison comes out of copy and burns BQB down. The Atlanta Rain may be out of time, but getting another checkpoint here would be huge. Kodak is shut down. Healing now starting to become a little bit more limited, but Gator looks comfortable on the point regardless. Plenty of shielding. With Chris out of the picture now. Edison is down, though. And here comes a Tracer. Yaki's back, late in the fight. Yaki's going to be such a menace. Baby, despite being airborne, is still able to deploy some dynamite. But Dogman and Baby are down. Gargoyle saves the day. Gravitic Flux will answer. And almost a capture for Atlanta map, but not quite. He punished the low ground team. Baby could be in trouble here. He's low. He does have a mini health pack and a Batiste next to him. So this is still dangerous territory for Yaki. And Fate is now down. So the rest of the Mayhem are in trouble. It's got to be a big bomb. It gets Gator. Now it's even on a Orisa advantage. Yaki goes head first towards an increase, but BQB's able to find Baby now in close quarters. Again, BQB safely sat in the back corner now. It's going to be a bomb this time coming out from the Rain, but it's too late, and now they're caught. This could be a little bit dangerous. The Atlanta Rain are at risk of being staggered quite slowly here as the Mayhem aren't at full strength either. What a weird situation.
Yeah, you rarely see something like that. Is Baby's
seconds left, the Mayhem need a cap. Here goes the pulse bomb, it doesn't connect, but it's a trade now. Gator is down, no main tank, and Edison trying to step up in his stead, adding an extra shield to the mix and another good immortality field thrown in there by Dogman. Edison, another flux, surely not. The Mayhem up and down they go. Heaven and earth keep reversing themselves, and they don't have any plays to contest with now. The Atlanta Rain will get it done, and they sneak away this all-important. So Edison is looking for anything, any way to get back in. He's got a Zen on his immediate left, but he may not be aware of it. BQB catches him out. What a great start to this fight, man. Fate's a little bit low. Immortality fields now get used by both teams, but the Rain's one runs out first, and BQB, he's popping off.
This map's really...
We saw from him last time he was in this spot. Peeking over the top, takes a ton of damage from the sticky bombs, but there it is, that's the pick. Baby finds Gangnam Jin here. Baby needs one more kill, I'd say, and it's probably going to be a cap here for Florida Mayhem, but no, it's going to be back and forth. Baby is down, but let's see what Fate can do. Gargoyle playing that off angle admirably here and causing a lot of problems from behind.
Yes, he's just trying to get this Gravitic Flux. He's very close. His teammates, though, backing him up, getting to the cart.
Feeling? Damn, he hangs around for a long time. Now he's the turn his back there as well, because Yaki comes on in, he catches Baby, but the cart is still careening towards his first checkpoint. Now BQB knows he needs to physically get involved in the fight. He drops down. Edison and Kodak are both missing though, so that healing is struggling for the Rain. There's only Dogman left and he's low. Fate trying to find him just over the top of the payload. Now comes in with a pile driver, gets rid of the immortality field, and Yaki finds Dogman. Now Gangnam Jin comes back in, and it's a disaster for the Atlanta Rain. This is not where it was supposed to end for them, but the Florida Mayhem look like they are going to follow through on their promise to win here. Cart still moving for a moment. There was a chance there for Edison to get back, but Gravitic Flux should seal the deal. And the Rain fails safe here.
Well, he gets dinged with a shot and he doesn't have any healing, so he has to play really safe. His one body shot at this point will pretty much put Baby away. It may not matter since his teammates are gone. So this should be Florida doing the slow roll on in. Baby comes out.
Unreal respect. Baby has time to type YOLO in chat as he jumps down to the car. And it's true, Baby. You only live once.